Hi guys, Susie Hatton here with Susie's Real Travel, and I just wanted to talk quickly today about the Priority Pass Lounge that comes with certain credit cards that carry huge annual fees. So I know there's a lot of credit cards that give a lot of different perks, and there's a lot of different reasons to carry a credit card. One of the perks being the Priority Pass, but other many perks. I specifically wanted to concentrate on the Priority Lounge Pass today because when we go to the airport, one of the things I love most about flying is the fact that we get to go to the lounge, drink as much as we want, eat as much as we want, lay around, take a nap even. It's just a great experience. It's a great luxury perk that you can get for very little money if you play your cards right. I've had the Chase Sapphire Reserve card since May of last year, so it hasn't even quite been a year yet. We've used the Priority Lounge probably more than 20 times. We haven't actually taken 20 trips, but each time we do take a trip, we use at least 4 passes if it's just the two of us, or even 8 passes if it's 3 of us. Do that right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 6 passes. So it's either 4 passes or 6 passes. 4 passes or 6 passes, depending on how many of us are traveling, 2 or 3 people. And the reason why we use that many passes with each travel is because not only do we go into the lounge on departure, before departure, we actually also go to the lounge upon arrival into our arrival city, because a lot of the times we arrive and either the hotel is not ready yet or we're just really hungry. And so I heard about the fact that you can go into the lounge upon arrival. You can show your pass, and I've never had an issue. The only time anyone ever questioned me about it, I told them that we were waiting for our rental car, and like they don't even really care. So if you have the pass, you're gonna get in. So that's a really nice perk. And so whenever we travel, we typically use at least 4 passes. Well, got our money's worth from the Chase Sapphire Reserve, giving us unlimited passes for myself plus 2 guests with each visit. So there's that. My husband and I each also have a Hilton card. He has the Hilton Surpass card. I have the Hilton Honors Business card. So each of those cards also come with an annual fee, but the fee is only $95. So if we're just looking at the Priority Pass as a perk, which it's not the only perk, but if we were to just put a dollar value on the Priority Pass, the 10 passes that come with each of those cards, it's still very much worth it. Because if you are going to be getting, let's say, if you're going to purchase a Priority Pass just outright, it can cost $250. So to get one, and that gives you 10 visits. So then beyond that, you have to pay. So if you get the Hilton Honors either Surpass or the business card, you get those same 10 Priority Passes for only $95 a year. So that's a huge savings right there. That's $150 savings each person. That's a $300 savings for 2 people traveling. But the drawback is, okay, you only get 10 passes. So it's like on one trip, we've already used almost half of our annual supply of passes, which is not cool because we like to travel a lot. If you're the type of person that maybe won't go to the lounge on arrival to your arrival city, because most people don't do that, then you could potentially have 5 trips before you run out of Priority Passes. So if you only use it during right before your departure, going and coming, then you'll use 2 passes per trip, and then you have 5 trips to use up your passes. Chase just recently increased their annual fee to $550. So before, when I got it, it was $450. So I'm still within that year of it being only $450. And what's great about Chase is right away, if you book a travel like anywhere, it can be an Airbnb, it could even be an Uber, it can be a train ride. It doesn't have to be a flight, but obviously it can be a flight, a hotel, whatever. As soon as you spend $300 in travel, you get that right back. So to me, the annual fee used to be $150 because it's like you're paying $450, but you're getting $300 back, which most people are going to use. So there we go, $150 annual fee, and I got priority lounge passes for myself, my husband, and our son. Whenever we wanted to travel, we never had to worry about running out of passes, and we thoroughly took advantage of the priority pass lounge, saving hundreds of dollars in food costs and drink costs along the way on our travels. Now, with the annual fee being $550, now we have to place $1 spend on that priority pass at $250 a year. So it's like between my husband and I, we're going to be spending $250 for this lounge. If we traveled 5 times or less and only used the card one time going and one time coming, then, and we really only value the card for the priority pass, because that's our biggest use of the card, then it wouldn't be worth it for me to keep the Chase Sapphire Reserve, because we both each already have the Hilton card, which gives us those 10 passes, and combined we're only spending $190 for the year instead of $250. So we're saving $60 by not having that Chase Sapphire Reserve card. However, if you're like us and you like to take thorough advantage of the priority pass lounges, it's going to be a little tricky, because even if we take only 3 trips in the whole year, we'll already have superseded our allowance through the Hilton Honors cards. And we like to travel a lot. So for us to only take 3 trips a year, that's probably not going to happen. So I'm leaning towards keeping it. I'm going to see how it goes this year. It's January. We already have 2 trips planned, and those were planned since last year. I haven't even planned any this year yet. So, like I said, for us, we're probably going to keep it. But for an average person who's probably not going to travel more than 5 times a year, and if you do travel 5 times a year, you probably won't be using the lounge access, upon arrival. You probably just use it upon departure. So that would be like the normal way to do it. The Hilton cards would make more sense for you. If you're going to be traveling more than 5 times a year, or you're a heavy priority pass lounge user, unfortunately, you got to bite the bullet. Keep that Chase Sapphire Reserve card, or keep one of the other cards. There's, I think, like 6 or 7 cards that give unlimited access to the priority lounge with 2 guests. I think the least annual fee one is $495, the City Prestige card. So that might be something to look into. At least you'll save yourself $55. The big debate. Please let me know your plans. I would love to hear what credit cards you have. If you have the Chase Sapphire Reserve, if you have the Hilton Honors Surpass or the Hilton Honors Business Card, what are your plans upon the renewal with the big $550 annual fee? So, love to hear from you. If you like this video, please subscribe and please like.